Hello Dave is ad-free thanks to all you guys supporting the channel on Patreon. All income from donations and Patreon are used directly to upgrade cameras, light, microphones, software, things that allow me to produce more and better looking videos for you guys. All Patreons also get a discount at the merch store, and you have the option to get your name listed at the end of every video. So become a Patreon by following the link in the video description. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hello Dave with Down to Earth Astronomy. It's Monday. That means let's take a look at what's been going on lately and on the channel. First, a small bit of news, or how much news it is, but very recently actually here, recording this on Sunday, and Frontiers just tweeted out something really odd. See, they posted this picture here on the official Elite Dangerous Twitter account under the text, "Wish you were here, there's something strange afoot in my cap." And I'm gonna post the full thing, full system name so you can see it here. And it's a system, I think, 36,000 light years away from the bubble, and kind of like the opposite side of the galaxy compared to Colonia. So it's quite far away from anything. It's a very little traveled area by most commanders. And there's been some people already referring to some structures, or like some biological sites, I think, that's been found in the area. But the fact that they're posting this now seems that maybe there's something else. And I mean, right now it's only a couple of hours after this was posted, so I would expect that there are already someone heading in this direction towards it. Of course, I don't know what it is, but the fact that they're posting it could mean that there is something, like they want us to find some piece of information that's going to trigger some event that they want to happen at a special time. Maybe it's something that's part of their 24-hour live stream. If you don't know, they're doing a 24-hour live stream again this year, the charity live stream, trying to collect money for special effects. I don't know if it's some kind of thing that's going to relate to that. It could potentially be, or if it's something completely different that's going to trigger some in-game event. Well, my guess is as good as yours. As far as I know, I haven't seen anything else regarding this at the moment, but I figured I would just mention it in case any of you want to follow on this. I at least am going to, and if anything interesting comes out of it, I'll be sure to let you know next week. Another thing I just quickly want to mention is Commander Kai Sen, who some of you may know from being a co-host on the Loose Screws podcast, the Elite Dangerous podcast, posted a long post over on the Frontier Forum titled "An Open Letter to Frontier Development," and it's around the whole, a lot of it at least is around the whole GalNet thing, and if you're not familiar with it, for like the longest time, GalNet was a combination of both like in-game news, like when there were like events or community goals or stuff like that, it would be posted as a GalNet article. But there were also a lot of more, let's call them fill articles or flavor articles, that were just like lore things that would happen in the galaxy that wouldn't necessarily affect gameplay, but was just like stories about, like small stories about what's going on in the Elite universe. A while back now, Frontier decided that they were going to stop making the fill/flavor articles and solely focus on articles that would actually have an impact to the player. Back then it received some I think it was mixed is the best way I could describe it. But it's one of the things, it's a long post. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'll link it in the description if you guys are interested. You can go and read the whole thing yourself. But that's one of the things that I saw people began discussing again. That whole discussion seems to be resurfacing regarding GalNet. Next up, I have a rather personal announcement. If you watched last week's live stream, you will know that I mentioned there that in about 2 months' time, I'm getting married. So me and my fiance are getting married, and that's happening at the beginning of April. And pretty much all of the month of April, most of it at least, we're going to be off on our honeymoon. And that, of course, means that I'm not going to be doing live streams, not going to be doing Hello Daves. And I wanted to try something, because it's not going to be feasible for me to like build up a whole month worth of content pre-uploaded and ready for being gone for so long, with also a wedding to plan. It was actually my fiance's idea that I should try and ask if any of you guys would be interested in trying to like have your channel or have your videos featured on this channel. So I've seen other YouTubers do it in the past with some success. So I figured I would give this a go. Not sure if there's enough people of you out there that would be interested in it. But the idea is that if you are interested, you can get in contact with me, give me a pitch about what you want to do in terms of videos. It doesn't have necessarily to be the same type of videos that I usually do. Would prefer if it was somehow related around either real space or astronomy or obviously Elite. But if you make like a video or something like that, I will just shoot a short intro introducing you, who you are, and explaining, like, for people who haven't watched this version of Hello Dave, what's going on. And then we can run your video. You can either use it as a way to promote your faction or promote, I don't know, if you have your own little channel you want to get started. If you're maybe a live streamer, you want to promote that. Make something interesting, something fun, and we can discuss. But right now, I'm really open for ideas. So if any of you, either yourself or know someone who should know about this, then like, do get in touch with me. My email is listed below. It's downtoearthastronomy@gmail.com. So toss me an email and we'll see. And I mean, if there's interest for it, then the month of April will be guest hosts, I guess. And if it turns out there's not that much interest for something like this, and then I guess the month of April will be some scattered videos, how many I can manage to pre-upload. Probably not that many, but they'll be spread out over that month. And then I just quickly want to talk about the live stream tomorrow. I've had a few ideas for live streams for like some time. I wanted to do like another of these more techie programming kind of live streams that I've done in the past. I've always done them as like bonus live streams. Was considered doing it as the main live stream next week, where I will be focusing on continue to build the eliteguides.info site. I've got sidetracked again. Mentioned it a few weeks ago, it was last week, I can't remember, that I always end up getting sidetracked from the projects that's gonna help me actually go to a point where I want to launch the site. And the current sidetrack is the multi-stop route planner. You might remember I did that a while back. It's currently like a PowerShell script. I'm porting that over so it's in a more web-friendly version so that it can be run directly from a browser, and then I want to embed that on the site. That's the plan, at least. And so far, I've just been building the UI, getting buttons and things to work. And it seems to be a feasible way, and it was fun to try and get it to interface directly into the Elite Dangerous Market Network and pull data out from that regarding systems and system locations and stuff like that. And that's one thing I've been considering, sitting down and doing some more techie, nerdy programming stuff. However, I can appreciate that it may not be for everybody, since it's not technically like playing Elite, and that's, I guess, why a lot of you guys are here. So the alternative would be that we go and continue from where we left off last week and work on the blunderbuss build. I finished up the build. I guess you were there as well. We finished up the build last week on the live stream there. At least theory crafted how we wanted it to be, and I guess next step would be to go and actually just make those alterations to the builds so we can get this thing flying. And alternatively, I have some distance to cover on my alt, so we could do an exploration live stream. Those are the three options in terms of what I'm working on regarding Elite at the moment. So again, I invite you to go down to the comment section and let me know what you would like to see. All of those are really still up in the air. But again, regardless of what topic it's going to be, I will be live streaming it tomorrow at 8 o'clock in-game time. But anyway, that's going to be it for this week. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.